Huh. Interesting. What if I told you these are size 10 and a half and these are size 9? Yeah, we got a problem. What's up, guys? It's D.O.N. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Now, if you saw that intro and you're already following me on Instagram at D.O.N, you would know that I have these D.O.N issue 1s, the Spider-Man colorway, but these aren't for me. These are a size 9. I needed these for a video that I'm making for the NBA on the NBA Playmakers channel. If you haven't checked out the NBA Playmakers channel, go check your boy out over there. I'll put the link in the description. But I tried to get the D.O.N issues in my size, a size 10, which is what I normally do in Adidas, but these were sold out everywhere. Nowhere I looked had these, so I just picked them up for my boy. Again, he's a size 9. And when I compared them to my Zoom Freak 1s, which are a size 10 and a half, if you don't believe me, I got the box right here. As you can see, D.O.N issue number 1, size 9. And when I compared these two sneakers, like you saw, the D.O.N issues, which are a size and a half less than the Freak 1s, look bigger to me, or at the very least, just as big as each other. You know, I know different shoe companies have different kind of sizing. I get that. And I've always gone down half a size in Adidas sneakers. But when you have a size and a half disparity, this had me really nervous because I ordered on StockX the Venom colorway or the Symbiote colorway, whatever you guys want to call it. I panicked. I wanted that colorway really bad. It sold out on release day. And then after I bought them on StockX, a couple of other places started to restock on them, but no big deal. I didn't pay too much for these. I think it was around the 140 with tax price mark. Not that bad. Again, like I said, I panicked. I really wanted this colorway, so I'm really excited to see what they look like in person. I haven't seen them yet, so let's get this box unboxed and check out my size of the D.O.N issue 1, and let's see how these bad boys fit. All right, we got that sweet Marvel box that was in the Marvel pack that Adidas dropped, which is absolutely sick. That is how you do a collaboration. Spider-Man is my favorite comic book character, and I feel like Spider-Man is a lot of people's favorite comic book character or superhero, but for me, no joke, I love Spider-Man. His relationship with Aunt May really reminds me of the relationship I have with my mom, because Aunt May was basically a single mother with Peter. So I had that personal connection with him. But I think what makes Spider-Man the #1 superhero is because all of his alternate suits and different variants of the spider suit are just awesome. He has the best collection of alternate suits in any comic book or any superhero. That's why I think Spider-Man's #1. So I'm really excited to see if Adidas has more colorways inspired by all of those amazing alternate spider suits like we have here with the Symbiote colorway. I have not seen this in person, so I'm really, really excited to see what they're all about. The wait is over, people. Let's unbox this box. Oh my gosh. Oh, glue. You gotta love glue. You gotta love glue. Ah! Oh my gosh, guys, I'm telling you, I don't even care that I paid over retail for these. I'm just excited to have these in my collection. I might not play in these because I love this sneaker that much. This is like a collectible to me. Is there anything in this box? Got some StockX stuff. But back to the sneakers. Here we are. The Symbiote colorway. Now, these are not the Venom colorway. A lot of people thought these were a Venom colorway, myself included, but these are officially called the Symbiote colorway, and I think they're inspired by Spider-Man's symbiote costume when he put the symbiote on. Now, you're probably asking yourself, why is there pink? There's no pink on the symbiote spider suit. That's true. However, in the comics, a lot of the backgrounds or kind of accents of that panel where you have Peter Parker in the symbiote spider suit, there's pink somewhere. So I think that's where they're getting the pink. This is an amazing colorway, and I cannot wait to see what these look like on feet, because again, guys, Spider-Man is my favorite superhero, so I'm really excited to have these in my collection. Let's start breaking this sneaker down. Now, the number one thing to me that stands out on this particular colorway are the materials. Now, if I get this Spider-Man colorway, which again, these aren't mine, but I think I might pick these up because I really like this colorway as well. But if we compare these two colorways, you could see that the forefoot and the midfoot actually have much different materials. On the Spider-Man colorway, you have some textiles and some mesh on the upper, but on the Symbiote colorway, you have a synthetic leather. Now, just checking out the materials right here in my hands. Again, this is the first time I'm seeing this colorway, and I think this is the first colorway to use these materials. I think they're fine. I mean, they're not anything out of this world. Again, it's just a synthetic, and you're probably gonna have to break in this colorway more than you would with these Spider-Mans, because again, the Spider-Man colorway has mesh materials, and those are just naturally softer than synthetic materials. Now, the number one difference between this colorway and the Spider-Man colorway is going to be that graphic design on the heel, which is very reminiscent of Venom and his teeth. I think that's why people were calling these the Venom, but again, officially, these are the Symbiotes. But that graphic design on the heel is absolutely fantastic. And then when you move on from the heel, you have this beautiful pink to black gradient, and you have pink speckles on there as well. And all of that just kind of flows into the pink translucent outsole. Now, that's another thing that you're gonna have to deal with this colorway. It's not a full length solid rubber outsole. You do have that pink portion, which again is translucent, but the black portions are not a black translucent. Those are solid rubber portions of the outsole. So it's gonna be interesting to see if these two rubber compounds perform the same. They have the same amount of tackiness, because the Zoom Freak 1 also has a very similar design, but a lot of people, including myself, noticed a slight difference between those two rubber compounds. It'll be interesting to see if the D.O.N issue 1s also have that issue. Pun intended. Now, if you take a look throughout the rest of the sneaker, it looks like Adidas really narrowed in on Donovan Mitchell's love for Spider-Man, because the entire sneaker is just riddled with Spider-Man Easter eggs. If you take a look at the medial side, you have the web shooter design on the 3 stripes on top of the medial upper. And then you look at the tongue, obviously you have Donovan Mitchell's Spider Mitchell logo right there, an obvious homage to Spider-Man's logo. But on the flip side of the tongue, on the inside, you have a straight spider web stitched into the tongue. That is awesome. It really looks like it makes you feel like you're putting on a spider suit. So that's a really exciting thing for Spider-Man fans. And then if you look on the midfoot of the lateral side, you kind of have these webs kind of integrated into the lacing system. It just looks like a graphic design. Those white lines are just a graphic. They don't really look like flywire or anything like that. But the thing that they're resting on is definitely going to provide a more secure lockdown fit in that area. And then finally, if you take a look at the outsole, from afar, it just looks like a full-length herringbone pattern. But if you take a look at the midfoot, the pattern is kind of bowed and it looks like a spider web. And I think that's a really subtle, awesome design to, again, show Donovan Mitchell's love for Spider-Man without being too overwhelming. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how this traction works out. I have to be honest, the traction pattern doesn't look very deep and it looks very tight. So dust might get caught in between there. I've heard some mixed reviews about this traction pattern, but again, I'm just gonna have to see for myself if it works. Now, as for the rest of the shoe tech-wise, the only thing I really need to mention is the full-length bounce foam midsole. Now, if you haven't tried Bounce yet, I really don't know what you've been doing, but Bounce is awesome. To me, it's the most versatile cushioning setup on the market today. Bigs, guards, explosive players, guys who want to be, or gals who want to be low to the ground, they're gonna love Bounce foam. So if you haven't tried Bounce yet, I highly recommend you pick the D.O.N issue 1s up, because these retail for only $100 and they're coming out with some amazing colorways. There was a Karl Malone colorway, the Mailman colorway that I saw on the sneaker blogs. That colorway looks sick. The Spider-Man colorways look sick. The green colorway of these looks awesome as well. So not only are you getting a lot of value tech-wise, but you're getting something that's gonna be stylish. And you guys know the saying, look good, play good. I think there's gonna be a colorway for everybody with this signature sneaker. So I highly recommend you pick these up because at $99, you really can't beat these tech specs. All right, so now is the moment of truth. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, the D.O.N issue 1 looks extremely big. And like I said, I always go down half a size with Adidas, but the fact that I could fit my foot in this size 9 really concerned me that these were gonna fit too big. So I'm gonna try these on right now, and I'm gonna tell you how they fit. Let's see. Okay, not as bad as I thought. Size 10, let me get the shoe up here. I highly recommend you go down half a size. I am feeling some tightness in the midfoot and the heel. Those two areas are locking me down very well. Once I start to break them in, that'll probably loosen up. But again, the lacing system should have my back if and when that does happen. But as far as the length of the shoe, it's a long shoe. Going down half a size, there's still some space in the toe. Not a ton, but overall, I have to say, I'm really happy with how these fit, just as long as you go down half a size, which again is what I always do with Adidas sneakers. So if you can't try these on in store, I personally guarantee you're gonna have to go down half a size. That's just the way it is. The D.O.N issue 1 fits big. Adidas sneakers usually fit big, so definitely go down half a size in these. That's my professional opinion. So there you guys have it. Those are my overall first impressions on Donovan Mitchell's first signature sneaker. I think this is an amazing start for Adidas. I really love how this sneaker looks. I mean, that exaggerated design on the heel reminds me of those Boosie Wear sneakers, which are ever so popular. So I think Adidas killed it with this one. Obviously, like I said, the colorways are amazing. The price is amazing, and the tech you're getting for that price is amazing as well. It's really a triple threat, so stay tuned for the full performance review. I'm gonna go out on the court with these. I'm really excited about that. So if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you don't miss that video. And also, if you don't like this sneaker, let me know why you don't like this shoe in the comment section below, because I think this is a perfect debut signature sneaker, and I'd really be interested to see the opposite end of that argument. So again, drop a comment, subscribe. My name's Jaron. It's been great having you. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.